Hello everybody and welcome back, and today I've got a video that is going to dispel this myth that's going around that situational awareness has been broken since patch 5.5 landed, because the truth of the matter is it hasn't. Situational awareness is working exactly the same way as situational awareness worked before. Nothing's changed and I can prove it. Before I get to the actual video though, I do want to thank Dirk Krampus, Ace Pilot, Sloth-like Reflexes, and Tedster for helping me out and testing these things. I have an amazing bunch of people who are willing to just go into training rooms and let me shoot at them and do various things to their ships. But anyways, I'm going to approach Tedster, who's in a Yamato, and how this test is going to work is that I'm going to approach within spotting range. I'm going to get spotted. Tedster is going to click on me with, he's going to control click me, so his secondaries are going to start opening fire. And basically what's going to happen is if my situational awareness goes off and the secondaries continue to fire, it means that they still have me spotted. If they stop firing, then I've dropped off of detection. Now this is how it works right now in patch 5.5. This is the one that everybody says is currently broken and this was not like this before. Alright, so turning it into the game and Tedster's going to start talking.
There you are, yep. I control clicked. You're still lit. 7.8 you went unlit. And stop firing, and it's just the remaining shells are...
So how it works right now is that I get spotted, and as a destroyer you would have used smoke or you would have tried to run away, but in both cases my situational awareness went off right now, and Tedster still had me spotted for about 2 to 3 seconds, and his guns kept firing at me until I became invisible. However, because of shell travel time, it would take those shells a few more seconds before they actually got to near where my ship was, including me taking some hits from them. One of the major reported bugs is that even after 10 seconds, there were still shells hitting my ship. Well, yes, because they had used spotted during that 3-second after situational awareness window. They fired, the shells took that long to actually get there, and so it is reasonable to suggest that yes, there are some shells that could potentially hit you. Then, of course, is the argument that this never occurred like this before patch 0.5.5. And prior to this particular patch, the minute the exclamation point went away, you stopped being spotted. And I can prove to you that this is not true, because here's a battle I played in my Udaloy back in patch 0.5.4. So here I am, getting up close with a Chapayev. And I actually had to look really hard for a moment where I actually got so close to something. It was only because if I got really close, could I actually have the other ship's secondaries fire at me, and only if their secondaries fired at me could I actually prove that it took this long to get spotted. So here we go. I've slowed this video down to a quarter speed. So take a look here. There I am spotted. It's the situational awareness is popped, so I'm actually being spotted right now by this Chapayev, and so of course he's shooting at me. I'm going to fall off of detection around 1327. Take a look at this green arrow. That's a secondary gun. Right there, it fires at me, and that's 1325. So that's about 2 seconds later, that Chapayev still had sight on me, even though my situational awareness had gone off. Since this replay was from 0.5.4, I can conclusively say that prior to patch 5.5, situational awareness, even after it went off, had about a 2 to 3 second window where the other ship could still see you. Hopefully now that I've shown you guys this with definitive proof that you can see something with your own eyes, that you now know that there is no difference between situational awareness prior to 5.5 and situational awareness after 5.5. Another thing that I want to update you guys on is the fire control modification, the one that gives 7% reduction in terms of dispersion. I'm testing that. Hopefully I'll find some kind of more definitive answer on that. I know I've told you guys how I felt about it and the sort of answer I've gotten from one of the devs, but it's not fully able to convince me one way or another. I've only got a gut feeling, but I will test it and hopefully I'll let all of you know soon. And finally, Gareth, if you're watching, I got your message last time about how you have an absolutely adorable cousin who every time she hears the word Fubuki, she runs around screaming Fubuki Wookie. So I think that's absolutely adorable, and so here she is. This is the Japanese destroyer, which you can call the Fubuki Wuki. She is a tier 8 ship in World of Warships, and she has amazing torpedoes that makes other ships go kaboom. So in the future, if you would like, we would definitely welcome you to join us on World of Warships, and so you can get your own Fubuki Wuki. Anyways, I hope you have a fantastic day. And for everybody else, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this video does explain to you how the whole situational awareness thing works and how it was prior to 5.5 and how it is now. Anyways, folks, take care, have a good one, and I'll talk to all of you again soon.